In the last episode, I managed to pick myself up a very useful item and my first mega rare on the Hardcore Man account, and that item was the Kodai Insignia. This item is going to be very, very useful for Inferno, and it's another item checked off my list. However, it's not the T-Bow. On top of that, we also managed to pick up a Din's Bulwark, but since we are still missing the T-Bow and Ancestral Top, my focus is still going to be on raiding, and I'm going to do my best to get as many purples this week as I can, as we continue grinding towards the illustrious Twisted Bow. Starting this one off by cleaning off some of these grimy dwarf weeds, and the reason for that is because I'm actually, like, out of range potions right now. Now, I really don't look forward to the day that I decide to train Herblore because I have, like, 20,000 grimy herbs to clean, and that's gonna suck. But we're pretty much out of range potions right now. This is all I have is these, like, ones that I need to decant in here, but for 4 doses, we're done. So, gonna make these up real quick, and I probably will have to, later in the episode, start considering to do some agility to get Marks of Grace, because I don't have too many staminas left, and solos do suck up a decent amount of staminas. I want to continue to do raids in this video, and poke at some solos when I'm not doing heavily scaled raids, so I'm definitely gonna need to make more of those as well. Either way, let's get right into this. I want to first of all say thank you very much to all of you guys for all the support over the past couple of hardcore videos. I really appreciate it. A lot of you guys coming over from all of the Twisted League content and showing support with likes and comments on these videos. It is very, very much appreciated. Let's get back into doing some raiding though. Hopefully we can pick up another unique this week and keep that luck going. Alright, so 2+2s like I was just talking about with Gitsin. I'm getting the hang of this a little bit more. They're still kind of difficult, but it's also very, very good practice for solos because there's a lot of mage running still. Got myself purple. First purple of the week. Please be good. That's an arcane. Alright, I'm just gonna drop it. I don't fucking care. I'm depressed. This is how this week's gonna go. I'm depressed. Alright, so I can see how this week is gonna go. I don't know if this is the immediate raid after or if there was a blank one in between, but now Gitz is pulling an arcane prayer scroll. So, you know, not a great item. Not a great item. This has been a pretty good day of drops, honestly. I mean, we haven't had anything super amazing, but we got a deck scroll now. Happy it's not mine, because it just means that, you know, it's not mine. I don't want another dex, so I'll take that. It's a nice little split for the main. I don't even know, like, what to say anymore. This is just getting pretty crazy, because Mr. Gitsin just pulled himself another Arcane Prayer Scroll in a 2+2. I don't know, man. We've seen, I think, 3 or 4 Arcanes already this week in, like, 10 raids. I hope the drops keep up. I just hope they stop being arcanes. So this was actually my first attempt at a no prep raid. As you can tell going into this, I wasn't exactly kitted with supplies. I'm not really sure why I tried this. I think I was just feeling kind of ballsy. But I went in with about 5.5 brews, or 5 brews give or take. So that's really not ideal to begin with, and especially considering my experience level, probably wasn't the best decision. Despite that though, I actually did pretty well. I got a lot further than I expected to, and I've definitely noticed a lot of improvement in my solo strategies and my solo ulms so far. But yeah, we didn't quite make it all the way to the end, unfortunately. Fuck. 44%, I was so close. If I had managed to nail that 4-1, I would have had it. I would have had it. Well, this is a solo purple. I'm gonna be honest, this raid was a massive troll, so I'm fully expecting this item to be a massive troll. As you can tell by the time in my points, I did die. I died on Ulm. Here's my stuff right here. I was no prepping. I got to the final phase, like the final hand phase. I was so close, but then just everything just started going wrong, and I just started screwing up. So I had to go back and prep, and it took a bunch of time. I'm just expecting it's gonna be a troll. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, Arcane freaking Prayer Scroll. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break from raids for the day. I'm tilted. Bro, I am so tilted. And when you see this item, you're gonna know why. You guys ready? Yeah? I don't even... Okay, that is raid number 392. Getting myself another Arcane Prayer Scroll. God damn it, man. Okay, so this kind of makes up for everything. we actually ended up getting ourselves an Ancestral Row Bottom back to back with that Arcane. Luckily, it was in Gits' name too, so I'm actually really happy with that. The downside is, one of the other people I usually raid with, Matt, he still needs this. So, I feel a little bad about that, but it's nice. So it's better than an Arcane. Breaking that Arcane streak up, finally. Okay, okay. Purple. The reactions were... Haha. I need that for log. So it's not a TiVo. The only thing that Matt needs for log that I need is an Ancestral Hat. So I think that's my biggest hope here, is that it's an Ancestral Hat. Because I know he has everything else. It's a Dragon Hunter crossbow! Okay! It's a good item. It's a good item. It's an item I already have. But it's a good item, so... It's okay. It's all good. So, I've been fairly lucky so far this video in terms of drops, even though none of them have been items I needed. But my collection log's starting to look pretty nice for someone who's at 400 KC. However, those of you guys who watch the videos and kind of understand how this works, drops are based on points, not KC. So because I get a lot of points in my raids, and because I used to do even bigger scalings than I do now, which gave me like 70k plus points per raid, because of that, I'm not really sure where I actually would land in terms of like estimated KC or estimated points. So I'm just gonna base my proximity to how close I am to Tebow on how many drops I have total now, I guess. And as for dupes, you know, it sucks. I think most people will be really happy with the Dragon Hunter crossbow, and it's definitely better than seeing another Arcane, but a dupe here to me feels like a dupe at Barrows. So hopefully we can, you know, continue working on getting some more uniques like we did in the last video. Honestly, I have no idea where I started this video, but that is raid number 400, and once again, no idea where my points are, but I guess this gives some kind of linear progression. Whew. I'm really proud of myself for this. Now this one was actually a 1+1 raid. A lot of you guys who don't know what that means, a 1+1 raid is basically I soloed a raid that was meant to be a duo. I did this because I know I'm not good enough at the Ulm mechanics to do no preps yet, which means doing Ulm without prepping any supplies, but I thought this would be kind of a fun little challenge, and I was able to do it. It was very close, and was totally not worth it time-wise, because it's pretty much the same amount of points per hour I would have gotten doing normal solos, but a little test of my own skill, I guess, and I'm very happy I was able to do it. Riding the hype from that 1+1, I decided I would try to scout myself a no prep raid, and you know, it was going pretty okay until head phase where I took tons and tons of damage, and yeah. Fuck. 10%, bro. Oh, so close. This is actually a pretty big improvement for me too. Almost a sub 30-minute raid and over 31k points, which means I'm getting over 1k points per hour doing my solos if I can keep that up. That's not really a big deal to most people, but that's actually pretty nice, man. The progress for solos in this video has actually been pretty substantial. I'm really happy about it. Breaking our little bit of a dry streak. I know, like, in video format, it does not look like dry streaks at all, but breaking a very minor dry streak with Gits and getting a twisted buckler. Feels bad, man. I got myself an elite, though, so that's alright. I don't think we're even going to split the buckler because it's like 4 mil or 5 mil. It's super cheap. I know what you're all thinking. Dabe, why the heck are you at Blast Furnace? Well, I'll tell ya. I'm here to get smithing XP. Yeah, that was obvious, right? 89 smithing. Now, the reason that I wanted this level is right here, rune dart tips. Now, you're probably thinking, Dave, you're already using rune darts, and yes, I was, but I had actually used a Dwarven Stout to boost up my smithing by 1 or 2 levels, I can't remember which one it was, in order to be able to make them. So, instead of doing that, I decided I just wanted to get the actual level since I was only like 200k off anyway, and I already have these rune bars to make. Luckily, I didn't have to make any ore into bars because I hate doing that, but let's go make some more darts. You know, I was gonna say now that I have the darts, we're gonna stay until I get one more drop. Well, here we are, at that one more drop. I guess this is gonna be probably the last drop of the video. Let's see what it is. Okay, I mean... wow, those are cheap now. Those are actually pretty cheap now. 431. Ourselves a pair of solo Dragon Claws. Alright, I'm really hoping that's not on the same rarity as Ancestral, though I think it is. That's okay. It's a dupe, but it's a solo dupe, so at least I don't have to split anyone for this one. Probably drop it over eventually, but for now, I'll just keep it on the account. Man, raid videos are really short. This video took like 50 plus hours, and it's barely 10 minutes. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It is, like I said, pretty hard to find footage for some of this stuff, but I'm gonna have to be at raids for a while, and I'm actually enjoying them more and more. I'm getting a lot better at solos, and hopefully I can eventually get to the point where I can do solo no preps. That is kind of one of my goals, or I could just get lucky on the T-bow before then. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and in case you missed it, I did post a pilot episode to a new little mini-series I'm working on, and that is actually going to have been posted yesterday, so it should already be live right now. Final note before closing, I'd really appreciate if you guys could join my clan chat, Dabe. You could also check out my Twitch. I stream a lot of my solos now too. I'm trying to stream about 4 to 5 times a week still. So if you guys want to check that out, hang out with me and chat, I'd appreciate it. That'd be very, very nice. And hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you head out. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.